भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम अपौपस्पृश्य
Make sure to place your Panchapatram and Uddharini aside. Let us now begin the first asana, which is a Sukhasana. Sit in a cross-legged position with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Place your hands in the Bindu Mudra on top of the knees. Visualize Paramashiva in your third eye. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mahamudra Bandha. And continue to chant the Japa Soham in your throat center.
तत्सुखासनमृत्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन चितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्।
The next asana is a Parvatasana. Engage in the Mahamudra Bandha, locking your legs into the Padmasana. Raise your hands above the head, keeping your hands in the Anjali Mudra. Visualize yourself as Mount Kailasa and do the Samana Kumbhaka.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररोपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्।
The next asana, Pavasana. Bring the soles of the feet together in front of the groin. Hold the feet by the hands. Hold your hands behind the back. Interlace your fingers behind the back. Lean forward, getting your forehead behind the heels. Gaze towards the nose. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and chant the Japa Soham in your throat.
घोरपविधि परियागाने नीचौ हौई कलहोनी बनास्यौ लगाई हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो हाथ की अंजुलि करे।
The next asana is the Nagi Pavasana. Cup your hands onto the floor in front of you as the Acharyas are demonstrating. Slowly exhale and bend forward, getting your forehead towards the ground, behind the heels. Gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as a snake. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mahamudra Bandha.
घोरपविधि परियागाने नीचौ हौई कलहोनी बनास्यौ लगाई हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो हाथ की अंजुलि करे।
Hold your big toes in the Prana Mudra with your index and middle finger. Lift your leg up into the air. Lock your feet into the Padmasana. Place your elbows onto the ground. Do the Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize yourself as a bird and do the Samana Kumbhaka.
अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः कस्माद्वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च।
The next asana is the Nithyananda. Place one ankle on top of the knee and fold the opposite elbows. Engage all the three bandhas. Rotate your hands in a clockwise direction. Visualize Swamiji. Gaze to the north and do the Samana Kumbhaka.
गोड़ की आशमाहिली सोया दशचरण को वार लौता परिगुल्प समोया।
Next asana is the Gajasana. Place your hands and the feet on the ground. Lift your hips up high. Scoop your nose to the ground repeatedly, again and again. Visualizing yourself as an elephant. Do the Samana Kumbhaka. Suck your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha.
न्युग्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बीभूयमस्तकाग्रे निधाय नितम्बं मूर्धमुन्नमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिकामानीय।
Next asana is the Rikshasana. Keep the hands pressed onto the ground and the hips up high. Alternate pressing your heels to the ground. One foot on the ground and the other foot. Visualize yourself as the bear. Do the Samana Kumbhaka, Uddiyana Bandha and chant the Japa Soham in your throat center.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च्य गजासनं कुर्यात् दृक्षासनं भवति.
The next asana is the Vaishyasana. Get onto the tip of your toes, lifting your heels off the ground, placing your hands in the Hridaya Mudra, with your fingertips to the heart center. Visualize Swamiji, do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Uddiyana Bandha.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वाचिष्टेतदोमुखः तव ईश्यावक्ष्ये यत् कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Next is the Urdhva Janukarana. Stand with the heels touching, toes face outwards at 45-degree angle. In the half squatting or the Aramandi position, keep the knees bent and both the hands at the chest level, and keep your elbows parallel to the ground. With one knee towards the center and then raise it up and back across the body to the original position. Simultaneously, as the leg raises, follow the movement with your hand. Repeat on both the sides. Next asana is the Balalingasana. Interlace your fingers in the Karvavashankari Mudra as the Acharyas are demonstrating. Lift your right knee up and hold your right knee and pull it towards the chest as though you're hugging your knee. Visualizing yourself as you're caressing the baby. Do the Samana Kumbhaka, Mahamudra Bandha, chant the Japa, Soham in your throat center.
एकं जानो रस्यालिङ्ग स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Next asana is the Padapidanasana. Take one foot and pull it behind towards the buttocks, holding it with both the hands. Keep the head, neck, and the spine in a straight line, engaging in all the three bandhas, the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and the Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize Swamiji and do the Samana Kumbhaka.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्त्वेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
The next asana is the Natarajasana. With the respective hand, hold on to the sole of the foot from the inside. Lean forward. Lift your other hand up into the Bindu Mudra, raising the back leg up, gazing forward. Visualize Lord Nataraja in your third eye. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now repeat the Balalingasana on the other side.
एकं जानो रस्यालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now repeat the Padapidanasana on the other side.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्त्वेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
The next asana is the Virabhadra, is the Natarajasana. With the respective hand, hold on to the sole of the foot from the inside. Lean forward, lift your legs up and raise your hand in the front. Repeat the Natarajasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
The next asana is the Ardharechita Karana. From the Aramandi position, which is the half squatting position, bring the right foot behind the other with the toes and down and the heels up. Keep the left hand to the chest and extend the opposite arm out like a pendulum. And bring it back. Do this 3 times. Switch the position of your legs and the hands and repeat it on the other side 3 times. Next is the skeleton dance. Visualize yourself as a skeleton as your pute bones. Close your eyes and intensely start shaking your body.
Incompletion suffering is all that we talked about. Confusion, delusion, and everybody stressed out. The only one to save us is him, there's no doubt. He's the Shiva, Mahadeva, he's another. Drop everything at his feet, so feel free, just let it be.
Next asana is the Tadasana. Get back to the center of your mats. Raise yourself up to the tip of your toes. Raise your hands above your head. Keep your palms parallel to each other. Beside the ears, engage in all the three bandhas. Visualize yourself as a tree and do the Samana Kumbhaka.
महामुद्राबद्धकोणविनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यात् धर्मपत्नीपति प्रिया.
The next asana is the Uttanasana. Exhale and bend down towards the ground, placing your palms flat on the ground as much as you can. Bend your forehead towards the knees. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and chant the japa Shivoham in your throat center.
महामुद्राबद्धकोणौ ताडासनविवेदकान्विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यात् धर्मपत्नीपति प्रिया.
Next asana is the Tarakshasana. Keep the hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, and step the feet back, keeping the toes onto the ground. Lock the chin towards the chest. Rotate your head from side to side. Visualize Swamiji and do the Samana Kumbhaka.
गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षं सव्यकुक्षं नयेत् तरक्श्वासनं भवति.
Next asana is a Bhujangasana. Lie down on the ground. Place your hands next to the chest. Lift your upper body off the ground using the strength of your lower back. Do not use your hands to push yourself up. Lift your hands and feet here using only your lower back strength. Very good. Now open your mouth wide and inhale through the back of your throat. Visualizing yourself as a snake, do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
अङ्गुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तं मदो भूमौ विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां चितरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षः फणिवहि.
The next asana is the Shishasana. Push yourself up into the plank position. Alternately, get your knees towards the chest. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
गजासनमस्थितौ जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शासनं भवति.
The next asana is the Rathasana. Visualize yourself as a chariot and jump 1 foot in between your both the hands and alternate jumping with both your legs. The right leg and the left leg continue to alternate. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
गजासनमस्थितौ एकैकं पादं पुरोमार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति.
The next asana is the Virabhadrasana. Keep 1 foot flat on the ground with the toes pointing forward and the knees bent at 90-degree angle. Keep the other leg, which is at the back, straight and the toes pointed sideways. Raise the hands above the head with the arms parallel to the ear. Your hands parallel to each other. Visualize Lord Virabhadra and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
वासिष्ठमतकौण्डिन्यं मूर्तिकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमदोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Now repeat the Virabhadrasana on the other side.
वासिष्ठमतकौण्डिन्यं मूर्तिकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमदोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
The next asana is the Vrikshasana. Take your right leg and place it in the inner thigh of the left leg. Lift your hands above your head and place your hands in the Anjali Mudra. Visualize yourself as a tree. Do the Samana Kumbhaka. Tuck your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha. Chanting the japa Shivoham.
वामोर्मूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतो.
Next asana is the Garudasana. Take your leg from the inner thigh and place it on the upper thigh of the left leg and keep the left leg straight like a rod. Place your hands in the Anjali Mudra. Your hands together at the heart center. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda, as the eagle. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषात् निर्मुक्तो भवति महाबली.
The next asana is the Vrikshasana. Repeat the Vrikshasana onto the other side.
वामोर्मूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now repeat the Garudasana on the other side.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषात् निर्मुक्तो भवति महाबली.
The next asana is the Trikonasana. Extend your right leg forward and the left leg back. Keep your right leg facing forward. Extend your arms to the side, bend towards the right side and place your hand onto the ground. Other hand towards the sky, gaze towards the sky. Visualize yourself as a triangle and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्ष्टप्रसारणे.
Now repeat the Virabhadra Trikonasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्टप्रसारणे.
The next is the Nikutakakarana. Be in the Aravandi position, which is the half squatting position. Place your hands in the horizontal position, your palms facing each other. Alternately thresh your heels to the ground and switch the position of your hands according to the leg. Next is the Angushtasana. Lower onto the tip of the toes, placing the perineum on the back of your heels. Keep the knees and the palms together. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Brahmari Kumbhaka, which is buzzing like a bee. Intensely buzz like a bee. Do the Mula Bandha. Do the chanting of Tada Shivoham in your throat center.
पवन्दासनमित्याहो गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्टमुष्टिकं ज्ञेयं ब्रह्मप्रासादितं तथा.
The next asana is the Saurasana. Extend your right leg forward. Place your hands onto the sides. Your palms facing forward in the Varamudra. Keep your back straight. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Brahmari Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
प्रसार्य एकं पादं संस्थाप्य.
Next asana is the Vidhunanasana. Extend your hands forward, placing your hands in the Prana Mudra, holding your big toes, getting your forehead as close to the knees as possible. You can touch your forehead towards the knees. You can do that. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Brahmari Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
गोल्पस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संसृश्य तत्करेण.
Now repeat the Saurasana on the other side.
प्रसार्य एकं पादं संस्थापित्वेकपादकम्.
Now repeat the Vidhunanasana on the other side.
गोल्पस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संसृश्य तत्करेण.
Asana is the Brahmajurankushasana. Keep the sides, keep the toes on the and place the perineum on top of the heels as the previous asana. Keep the gap between the legs and place your hands on top of the knees with your palms facing up. Tilt the head down into the Jalandhara Bandha, which is locking the chin towards the chest. Gaze through the gap between your palms and the legs. Visualize Swamiji and do the Brahmari Kumbhaka.
दो पनापानी होय वैसे एडी दो गुदानी वैसे कोरबक दल्यां की माहिली आयस माहेरा शेमिली.
The next asana is the Kapilasana. Place the knees on the ground with the toes tucked behind, sitting the perineum down on the heels. Rest the hands on top of the thighs. Pull the stomach in and up into Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as stage Kapila Muni and do the Brahmari Kumbhaka.
Obay pagdali sa madahrawe tinukoma hili kor milawe panapan hukadahoy vese erido ujoni nivese.
The next asana is the Bhadra Gorakasana. Seated in the same position, switch the gaze towards the third eye. Do the Mula Bandha.
Dobu pagdali sambud kare korwarli bo bardare korwarli rake ese tapari mola dwar tiki vese.
Next asana is the Suryasana. Lift your knees off the ground, balancing yourself on top of your toes. Spread your knees apart as much as you can. Place your hands in the Padma Mudra, which is the lotus position. And lift your hands above the head slowly. Gazing through the gap between your palms. Visualize Lord Surya and do the Brahmari Kumbhaka.
erido gudathriane panapan betak mudidane goda jang hadir kar rahe आधे बाम इसी विधगा है.
Next asana is the Mandukasana. Sit with the toes flat and the perineum on top of the heels. Keep the hands on top of the knees and lift the tongue up against the roof of the mouth. Visualize yourself. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chant the japa Sada Shivoham in your throat center.
पाद दलोपृष्ठ देशे अंगुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृशे ज्ञान युग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयन् मंडूकासनम्.
Next asana is the Uttana Mandukasana. Seated in the same position, hold your opposite shoulder from behind your head. Visualize yourself as a frog. Gaze towards the third eye and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
मंडूकासनं मध्यस्थं कुर्पराभ्यां दलं शिरः एतद्बेकवदुत्थानम् एतदुत्थानं मंडूकम्.
The next asana is Simhasana. Cross the ankles and sit on the feet. Keep the knees wide and the fingers on top of the knees. Your fingers should be spread apart. Open the mouth wide and stick the tongue out and exhale. Visualize yourself as a lion and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
दक्षिणं सव्यकल्पेन दक्षिणे देगरौ वस्तौ जानु संस्थाप्य स्वांगुलीस्य प्रसारि च.
The next is the Bhadrasana. Sit on the heels under the perineum and keep the knees wide open. Cross the hands behind the back and hold on to the toes, applying the Jalandhara Bandha. Keep your gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji and do the Brahmari Kumbhaka.
गल्पौ सम्पीति जान्योन्यं क्रमेण धृतं शनैः जान्वो पार्श्वतौ वस्तौ दण्डवद्भैरवासनम्.
Next is the Kaka Bhushandi Asana. Get onto the full squatting position. Place your feet on the ground. Bring your arms in and around the back and interlace the fingers behind you in the Parusha Mudra. Visualize yourself as a crow. Do the Brahmari Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
प्रथमे वैसको होरडाने दो हाथ बगो उच आने तिनको मोड़ी नलिया पर जावे पिष्ट बचे काकसी करावे.
The next asana is the Kani Pavasana. From the Kaka Bhushandi Asana, place your hands on top of the ground. Place your knees on the arms under the armpits. Slowly lean forward and down, lifting your feet off the ground. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Brahmari Kumbhaka and balance your entire body on your hands.
आसन का उगना आशी दुशिदा होई तो आची होई.
The next asana is the Kapalyasana. Place the hands on the ground from the Kani Pavasana and keep your head, the crown of your head, on the ground. Slowly place your head on the ground. Lift your feet up and make your legs straight. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji and do the Brahmari Kumbhaka.
शीशा धरती देखी भगदो मिलिवा ऊंचा करे भगत लिया आकाश दृष्ण मुशिराशे दो हाथा की हथेली दो.
Next asana is the Parshvamayurasana. Get into the full squatting position with the legs together. Twist the body and place both the hands on one side. Align the elbows with the knee and the hip. Lean onto the arms and balance. Extending the legs to the side. Keep your gaze to the third eye. Visualize the peacock. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
Mayuram dandavat kuryan mayuram dandanamakam kuryan mayuram parshvabhyam mayura parshvanamakam.
Switch your body to the other side and repeat the Parshvamayurasana on the other side.
Mayuram dandavat kuryan mayuram dandanamakam kuryan mayuram parshvabhyam mayura parshvanamakam.
Next asana is the Bhairanganathasana. Place both the hands on the ground, shoulder width apart. Get into the full plank position. Bring one leg over and above your shoulder and in between your both the hands. Like the acharyas are demonstrating. Visualize yourself as Lord Kalabhairava. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, Mulabandha, and continue to chant the japa Sada Shivoham in your throat center.
Asana kaugan piti jayi.
Now repeat the Bhairanganathasana on the other side.
Asana kaugan piti jayi.
Next asana is the Unmukha Pitasana. Place your arms and the elbows on the ground. Lift your hips up high as much as you can. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, Mulabandha, and chant the japa Sada Shivoham in your throat center.
Bunyastau januni hastau chatushpadama vangmukam uttapitangri yugala katistalam abiruka.
Next asana is the Vashishtasana. From the Tarakshvasana, rotate the body onto one hand and raise the opposite hand up. Keep the balancing hand beneath the shoulder directly. Raise the hips up and gaze towards the sky. Visualize yourself as Sage Vashishta and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
Urdu Kuda Vashishta Marichala Matsyakambari Vrittim Chodarasya Vividam Dhanurasanam.
Switch the position of your hands. Turn the body to the other side and repeat the Vashishtasana on the other side.
Urdu Kuda Vashishta Marichala Matsyakambari Vrittim Chodarasya Vividam Dhanurasanam.
Now be seated on the ground. Your legs stretched forward. Requesting all the participants to keep your cameras turned on so that the acharyas can guide you better. I see many of the participants' cameras are still turned off. So please make sure that your cameras are turned on. And now you can take some time to post your experiences in the social media. All the participants are doing really well. I can see that there has been a lot of manifestation of all the asanas. So many people are doing so many more asanas now. So let us quickly post our experiences. You can just take a photo of yourself. You can take a selfie of yourself doing any one of the asanas that you like and post it on the Facebook using the link in the screen, which is the QR code. You can either scan the QR code or you can go to the Facebook and search for SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook and go there to the Mahaparamashivoham event and you can post your experience there. Requesting all of you to post your experiences so that the whole world can experience the Paramashivoham, the Mahaparamashivoham. Let us now continue with the next asana, which is the Anjani asana. As you're seated on the ground with your legs stretched forward, as your legs are stretched, tuck your hands under the buttocks with your hand facing up. Visualize yourself as Lord Hanuman. Gaze towards the nose. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Tuck your chin towards the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize. Continue to visualize Lord Hanuman and chant the japa Mahaparamashivoham.
दो करके उबे हथेली कोरबार ली में ले बेली सो आगाने बो बर्दाशे महाने अंगुली मिली राशे.
Now exhale forward and hold your beak in the Prana Mudra. Let us now do the Paschimot. Get your forehead towards the ground as much as you can. Slowly bend. Keep your knees straight. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
जानो बरिल्लाटं दो पश्चिमं दानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं दार्यं च जायते.
The next asana is the Ugrasana. Sit with the legs straight and apart. Clasp the hands behind the head and lean the chest forward and down, bringing the head down towards the knees. Engage in all the three bandhas. Visualize Devi Kali and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
स्वपानिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानो परिशिरोऽन्यसेत् आसनोग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेदनिर्दीपनम्.
The next asana is the Marichi Asana. Bend one leg and get it towards the ground with the knees raised up. Keep the knee raised. Bring the arm in and around the raised knee and clasp the hands behind your back and get your forehead towards the knees as much as you can. Visualize yourself as sage Marichi and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
The next asana is the Mahamudrasana. Drop your knee towards the ground. Exhale forward and down. Bring the hands to the feet and the forehead towards the ground. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
महामुद्राबद्धगोणोदासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नीव दिप्रियात्.
Now repeat the Marichi Asana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now repeat the Mahamudrasana on the other side.
महामुद्राबद्धगोणोदासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नीव दिप्रियात्.
Next asana is the Bhadrasana too. Sit and bring the soles of the feet together with the heels close to the perineum. Keep your heels as close to the perineum as possible. Keep the knees wide and towards the ground as much as you can. Do not use your hands to push your knees down. Push yourself down as much as you can. Gaze towards the third eye. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
गुल्बोद्विषयस्यादः सीवन्यः पाशयोन्यक्षिभेदपाणिभ्यां दृढं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलम्.
Next asana is the Gwali Pavasana. From the Bhadrasana, extend the feet toes together, heels apart, knees open. Place the hands on top of the respective knees. Tuck the chin towards the chest into the Jalandhara Bandha.
पूर्वचरवरजो कह्योसो हि वाजी विजयो की जिसो हि यामे एडी विन्नजुराशे अंगुलाटंतरो राशे.
Next asana is the Joni Asana. Get your feet away from the body a little bit. Keep the feet close. Soles of the feet together. Hold the feet, lean forward and down. Bring the forehead down to the feet and gaze to the nose, visualizing the Yoni Mandala. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha, and chant the japa Mahaparamashivoham.
दो पगदली संबुर करे एडी मेड के डिंग दरे अर्ध हाथ को अंतर राशे लाड पगदलिया.
Next asana is the Midaki Pavasana. Sit and keep the hands bending your body down, placing your feet away from the body. Place your hands towards the side with the palms facing down. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, keeping your gaze fixed to the nose.
पूर्वविधि परिभगदली संपूर्ण शोले एडी मिली राशे एडिया सोमा हिली कानी अगूल दो आदरे राड धरती लगावे.
Next is the Siddha Samadhi Asana. Insert your hands under your shins, getting your forehead down to the ground as much as you can. Maintain little distance between your feet. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
दो वो पगदली संबुड़ करे सोने में आग में दरे अंगुल आठ अंतरो राशे एडी को ऐसे विदाशे.
Pull your feet close to the perineum. Hold your feet like a book and open it up, facing your feet towards the sky. Let us do the Chinaki Pavasana. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
दो बगा की एडी धरती मगिवा में लगावे पगदली माहिली कौर अंगोटा की सदी सुधी जोड़े.
Keep your legs towards the perineum as much as you can. Place your hands on top of the respective knees and gently press the feet down towards the ground as much as you can. Visualizing Swamiji. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Suck your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha.
दो वो पगदली संबुड़दारे आगाने कर जार पसारे गोड़ा बु सौलगदा राशे हाथ दो गोड़ा परिदाशे.
Next is the Bhairavasana. Bring the soles of the feet facing together. Knees wide. Lift the heel up and bring the toes down onto the ground. Keep the knees on the ground. Pull the stomach in and up and place the hands on in the Bindu Mudra. Gaze towards the third eye. Visualize yourself as Lord Kalabhairava and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
गुल्पो संपीड्य चान्योन्यम क्रमेणोदिर्दं शनैः जान्वा पार्श्वादौ वसौ दण्डवत् भैरवासनम्.
Next is the Samanasana. With one heel at the perineum, lift and hold the other foot, pulling the sole of the feet onto the chest. Gaze to the third eye and hold the breath in the Mooladhara Chakra. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
समानासनमावक्ये सिद्धमन्त्राय साधनादेह बालमरो दत्त्वा गुह्योन्यलिङ्ग वक्त्रके.
Next is the Apanasana. Place one leg on top of the respective shoulder. Raise the other foot up towards the sky. Keep the hands on the ground beside you for balance. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
केवलं पादमे कञ्च स्कन्धे चारोपि यज्ञतः एकपादेन गगने दिश्येते दण्डवत्प्रभो.
Now repeat the Samanasana on the other side by switching your legs and pulling the leg towards the chest.
समानासनमावक्ये सिद्धमन्त्राय साधनादेह बालमरो दत्त्वा गुह्योन्यलिङ्ग वक्त्रके.
Now repeat the Apanasana. Get the other leg over the shoulder and lift the leg which is straight up to the sky. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, repeating the Apanasana on the other side.
केवलं पादमे कञ्च स्कन्धे चारोपि यज्ञतः एकपादेन गगने दिश्येते दण्डवत्प्रभो.
Next asana is the Anasuyasana. Next asana is the Gomukhasana. Cross the legs, one over the other, aligning the knees. At the center of the body, visualize a cow's face. Do the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Mula Bandha. Chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham in your throat center.
सव्य दक्षिणगोल बंदो पक्षपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणे वितदा सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Next is the Anasuyasana. Hold your big toes in the Prana Mudra. Keep your gaze towards the nose. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya. Do the Shitkari Kumbhaka and the Uddiyana Bandha.
दक्षिण गोडानी चौडानी वामोदा के ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलाए बारी आदावत बनी दे संधि बसारी.
Interlace your fingers behind your back. Slowly exhale and bend down towards the ground, visualizing yourself as Rishika Anasuya. Do the Shitkari Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
जीमना घोड़ा की संधि बरदावा घोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे घोड़ा सियोले बगदल जालो वार बाय सुधा राशे.
Next is the Garudasana to sit on the ground with one heel pressed against the perineum. Keep the opposite foot on the ground in front of the other. Keep the spine tall, chest out and the respective knee. Place your hands. Gaze toward the nose. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda and do the Shitkari Kumbhaka.
तावा पगमोड़ी एडी माहिलो गुल्पमूल द्वारणी छेदे बेसे जीवनी बगदली धरती दे की गोड़ो ऊंचो बहुराशे.
Next asana is the Naradasana. Perineum on top of the one heel. Sit on it with the top of the foot flat on the ground. Place the opposite foot on the ground in the front of the other foot. Interlacing the fingers behind the neck, twist your body to one side of the raised knee and gaze to the third eye. Visualizing Lord Narada, do the Shitkari Kumbhaka.
पिष्टि जुआ बगदली पेरी बोपरी जाहि लगावे केरी गोरास्तो पनो है जोई दचपाश तीलावे सोई.
Next asana is the Matsya Pitakasana. Place one foot on the opposite thigh and wrap the respective arm around the knee, holding onto the opposite shin. Extend the opposite hand straight and hold on to the respective toe with the index and middle fingers, which is the Prana Mudra, and keep your gaze to the nose.
वामेन वामांगष्टन्दो गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनि वामेन संपीड्रमेड्राजुपरि दक्षिणम्.
The next asana is the Gomukhasana. Now repeat the Gomukhasana on the other side.
सव्ये दक्षिणगोल्बन्धो पश्चपार्श्वेनि योजये दक्षिणे पितदा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
Now repeat the Anasuyasana on the other side.
दक्षिण घोड़ो नीचो डाने वामोता के ऊपर आने घोड़ा संधि मिलाए बारी आधा पद बुनी दे संधि बसारी.
Now repeat the Anasuyasana too on the other side.
जीमना घोड़ा की संधि उपरिदावा घोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे घोड़ा सियोले बगदल जालो वार बाय सुधा राशे.
The next asana is the Garudasana too. Repeat the Garudasana too on the other side.
दावा पगमोड़ी एडी माहिलो गुल्पमूल द्वारणी छेदे बेसे जीमनी बगदली धरती दे की घोड़ो ऊंचो बहुराशे.
Now repeat the Naradasana on the other side.
पिष्टि जुआम पगदली पेरी बोपरी जाहि लगावे केरी गोरास्तो पनो है जोई दचपाश तीलावे सोई.
Place one foot on the opposite thigh and wrap the respective arm around the knee, holding on to the opposite shin, and repeat the Matsya Pitakasana on the other side.
वामेन वामांगष्टन्दो गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनि वामेन संपीड्रमेड्राजुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Next asana is the Matsyendrasana. Place one foot on the opposite thigh and place one foot on the opposite thigh. Place the opposite foot on the ground on the far side of the thigh. Twist and bring the elbow outside of the raised knee. Keep the raised arm by the neck. Turn the back of the head and gaze towards the third eye. Visualize Lord Matsyendranatha, Sage Matsyendranatha. Do the Shitkari Kumbhaka and chant the japa Om Nithyanandoham.
उदरं पश्चिमावासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यज्ञदहानं राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानो परिन्यसेत्.
The next asana is the Kubasana. As you have twisted your body, switch the position of your hands. With the back hand, hold your ears, and with the other hand, hold the opposite shin from the inside. Visualize yourself as a camel and do the Shitkari Kumbhaka.
आसन को गुण जोलो जाए.
Then drop the hand back to the ground. Twist the body. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize the great sage Matsyendranath and do the Shitkari Kumbhaka.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीडं जडप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासकुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्फिरध्वं हिदधाति पुंसाम्.
Next asana is the Matsyendrasana. Now repeat the Matsyendrasana on the other side by switching the position of your legs.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षिणानोपरिण्यसेत्.
Now repeat the Kubhasana on the other side.
आसनकौ गुणजोलो जाये.
Now repeat the Matsyendrasana 2 on the other side.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीडं जडप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासकुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्फिरध्वं हिदधाति पुंसाम्.
Next asana is the Padmasana. Place your left foot on the right thigh and the right foot on the left thigh. Place your hands on top of the knees with the palms facing down. Visualize yourself as Lord Paramashiva. Do the Shitali Kumbhaka and the Mahamudra Bandha and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Mahaparamashivoham in your throat center.
आसनं द्विधं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तदा ऊर्ध्वोर्परिच्छेद्यते उभयपादतले यथा.
Next asana is the Padmasana 2. Cross your hands and hold your big toes in the Prana Mudra. Visualize Paramashiva and Parashakti. Do the Shitali Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
उत्तानौ चरणौ कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थाप्य यत्नतः ऊरुमध्ये तदोत्तानौ पाणि कृत्वा तदादशौ.
Next asana is the Kukkutasana. Place the feet on top of the opposite thigh as in Padmasana and insert your hands in between the thighs and the shins and place your palms on the ground, lifting your body up using the strength of your core muscles and your forearms. Visualize yourself as a rooster and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
कुक्कुटासनमावख्ये नाडी निर्मल हेतुनामत्कुलागमयोगेन कुर्याद्वायुनिषेवनम्.
Place your hands on the ground in front of you and lift your knees up. Place your hands facing you in the Baddha Kekiyasana position. Place your elbows onto the stomach. Lean forward, lifting your knees off the ground. Slowly visualize Swamiji and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
धरामोष्टभ्यकरद्वयेन तत्पूर्वपरिस्थापितानेव पार्श्वः उच्चासनो दण्डवदुत्थितक्केमायुर्मेतत् प्रवदन्ति पीठम्.
Stretch your legs back into the Mayurasana position. Visualize yourself as a peacock. Balance on your hands. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha, and continue to do the chanting of Om Nithyananda Mahaparamashivoham.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमहितं स्वद्वौ पूर्वरोपरि देहकम्.
The next asana is the Makarasana. Lie down on the ground with your hands interlaced behind your neck in the Parashu Mudra. Visualize yourself as a crocodile. Do the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
अद्याशेदे हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमाणौ शिरश्च करदण्डयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं ददे.
The next asana is the Shalabhasana. Lay down on the stomach and place hands on the ground beside the chest. Raise the legs up, bringing the thighs off the ground. Visualize yourself as a locust and do the Sahaja Pranayama and the Moola Bandha.
अद्याशेदे कलिग्मं वक्षोभूमिमाश्रभ्यकरे वस्त्रलाभ्याम् आकुञ्चशून्ये च विचित्सितोर्धं वदन्ति वीरं शलभं मुनीन्द्राः.
Next asana is the Ushtrasana. As you're lying down on the stomach, bring the hands to the feet, pull the feet down towards the ground, outside of the hips. Visualize yourself as a camel and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
अद्याशेदे कलिग्मं वक्षोभूमिमाश्रभ्यकरे वस्त्रलाभ्याम् आकुञ्चेत् सम्यक् उदरास्तकारं पुष्पन्ति पीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
The next asana is the Dhanurasana. Holding your feet from the back, lift your feet off the ground, your knees and the thighs off the ground, your chest above the ground and your head above the ground. Visualize yourself as a bow of Paramashiva and get your body into the position of a bow. Visualizing yourself as a bow, do the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha.
प्रसार्यपादौ भुविदण्डरूपौ करोति पृष्ठे पादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनुस्थले व्यवस्थिताङ्गं निगद्य योगी धनुरासनं ददे.
The next asana is the Bhagasana. Sit on both the knees with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Place palms down on top of the thighs and the knees. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
उल्टा मोड़ी पाव दो वैसे बहरो जुगति गले एक वैसे पावन महिला गुल जो हो गुलाबा पीला वैसो ओ.
Next asana is the Shirasasana. Next asana is the Gohyasana. Place both your hands on the ground with the shoulder width apart. Place your forehead, place your crown of the head on the ground behind your interlaced fingers. Slowly lift your knees off the ground. Walk your feet up towards and lift your feet off the ground, keeping your knees bent. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
दो हाथ की कहोनी जोई पुनिहा काले जाने जोई बिष्टी अंगुर यांकी पुन जानो ऐसबले ओ बू परिटानो.
Now slowly lift your legs up into the Shirasasana. Visualize Swamiji and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विदैवहितं हिनः दण्डासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने सर्वांशीर्षभागास्तु षट्षष्टिः प्रसिद्धास्तु ते.
Next asana is the Phodhyasana. Sit with the hands behind the calves and stretch the legs up. Bring the forehead to the knees and come to a vertical position with the legs. Visualize Swamiji to the Bhastrika Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
दो हाथ पग बाहर आने घोड़ा चले कांगसी जा रे अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगदा जरे चरण उबे आकाशी दिशि करे.
The next asana is the Parighasana. Extend your legs in 45-degree angle above the ground. Bring the hands behind and hold on to the opposite shoulders. Keep the chest upright and legs straight, and with the toes pointed, holding the breath, and gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji. Visualize yourself as a mace. Do the Bhastrika Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
उत्तानशयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य नितं बम्बूं स्पृशादस्ताभ्यां गन्धरं मत्वा कुम्भकं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् परिघासनं भवति.
The next asana is the Naukasana. Keep both the elbows and the palms on the ground beside you, or you can keep them above the ground. Visualize yourself as a boat and do the Bhastrika Kumbhaka.
उत्तानशयनं कूर्पराभ्यामौ अष्टाभ्यास्तौ नितं निधाय अक्षर ऊर्जङ्गापादान् दण्डबद्धः हरेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Next asana is the Rudrasana. Sit and lift the feet up, scooping the hands under the heels and pull the feet towards the chest. Keep the spine upright and gaze to the nose, visualizing yourself as Lord Rudra.
पगदली संबृदरि हातस्य पगुचाई पगाका अंगूठा दो लेओ परिणीता निकालमई.
Next asana is the Umbukha Pitasana 2. Lie down on the back with the feet flat on the ground. Place the palms down and the fingers just touching the back of the heels. Lift the hips up high, pressing the tongue into the ground, pressing the tongue into the roof of the mouth. Lift the hips up high, pressing your feet onto the ground. Tuck the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize Swamiji and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
और द्वेष जानो नहीं कृत्वा शविद्वोर्धमुखं दता उत्तप्यस्तौ इष्टेत्तो पीठौन्मुख नामके.
Now lie down on the ground, completely relaxing all the muscles of your body in the Shivasana. Extend your legs forward. Visualize Swamiji. That Swamiji is liberating your body, you. Completely unclutched from any micro movements of the body and the mind. Let the body remain dead.
अथ शवासनम् उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनम् शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
The next asana is the Yathashanishtasana. Sit in a comfortable position that brings ease to the physical body and the mental space. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Samana Kumbhaka, Mulabandha, chant the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पर्यङ्कं तत्समाख्यातं यतः संस्थां यथा स्थितिः
The next asana is the Muktasana. Place the left foot against the genital region. Place the right foot over the top of the left. Place the hands downwards on top of the knees. Visualize. So, Swamiji, the Swamiji has liberated you. Gaze to the north. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु
The next asana is the Siddhasana. Maintain the same position as Muktasana and switch the gaze to the third eye.
निपीड्य सीविनीं सूक्ष्मां दक्षिणेतरगुल्फतः
The next asana is the Siddhi Asana. Maintain the same position as Siddhasana and switch the gaze to the ground in front of you and engage yourself in all the three bandhas.
वामपादकीये डीजानो सीवनीम् अधितासकौठानौ
The next asana is the Rudrasana. Maintain the same position as the Siddhi Asana. Turn your hands into the Bindu Mudra. Place on top of the knees. Visualize yourself as Lord Rudra and do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
वामचरणपरिदचिनराखे एकजुगति आसविदिदाखे
The next asana is the Rudrasana 2. The next asana is the Santadhunasana. Maintain the same position as Rudrasana 2 and switch the gaze to the nose. Embody the space of tranquility and unshakable nature in your inner space. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
आसन की मन की चंचलता मीट
The next asana is the Siddhasana 2. Maintain one heel on top of the other. Bring the hands to the navel, cupping one palm over the other, resembling a lotus flower in the Samputa Mudra. Visualize Swamiji and do the Samana Kumbhaka.
ऋजुकाय समासीन सिद्धासनमुदीरितम्
The next asana is the Bandhayoni Asana. Maintain one heel on top of the other as the previous asana. Bring the little fingers beneath the bottom lips. Ring fingers above the upper lip. Middle fingers closing the nostrils. Index fingers over the eyes and your thumbs closing the ears. Visualize that your sankalpa is manifesting through the womb of creation. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
यत्र मध्ये महादेव बन्धयोन्यासने श्रुतौ
The next asana is the Virasana. Place one and the other foot under the opposite. Touch the thumbs and the index on the Hindu Mudra and place it on top of the knees. Visualize yourself as you are brave and strong. Embody the space of this. Do the Samana Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
एकं पादमथैकस्मिन् विन्यस्योरुणि संस्थितः
The next asana is the Valmikasana. Place the left heel on the right side generative organs. Keep the toes under the thigh, right foot on the left leg, and the toes by the knees. Place your hands on top of the knees into the Bindu Mudra and gaze to the third eye.
दावा पग्गी पगथली पुनि एडी है जोये फणादिसी में ढदचिन आने लगावे सोये
The next asana is the Joni Mudrasana. Keep the legs in the same position as the previous asana. Switch the gaze to the nose, visualizing the Yoni Mandala, which is the representation of Devi Parashakti. Do the Samana Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha. Keep your gaze to the nose and chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your throat center.
वामपाद की पगथली जाहि माहिली कोरी जोड़ितः धरी वेसिए उलटो पावजु मोरी
The next asana is the Yoni Asana. From the same position as the Joni Mudrasana, switch the gaze to the third eye, visualizing the Yoni Mandala.
योन्यासनं पर्वतेन
Do the
योगं
Samana Kumbhaka
योगफलेनि
and the Mula Bandha.
योन्यासनं पर्वतेन योगं योगफलेनिलम्
The next asana is the Bhadrasana 3. Sit and bring the soles of the feet together, holding with both the hands. Bring the knees down towards the ground. Keep your gaze to the nose. Visualize Lord Veerabhadra in your third eye. Do the Samana Kumbhaka. Do the Samana Kumbhaka. Tuck your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha.
गुल्फौ च वृषणस्यादः शीवन्त्याः पार्श्वयोः क्षिपेत् सव्यगुल्फे तथा सव्ये दक्षगुल्फे
The next asana is the Aghorasana. Bring the soles of the feet together at the perineum. Press your tongue up against the roof of your mouth in the Kechari Mudra. Close the left nostril with the index finger of the right hand. Inhale through the right nostril. Close both the nostrils. Hold the breath and exhale through the left nostril. And repeat on the other side, visualizing yourself as an Aghori.
पूर्वकहोभिश्रिका जोई वाही विधि जो की जय सोई
Next asana is the Kaneri Pavasana. Bring the feet together in front with the toes together and the heels.
ग्वाली पाव आसन कह्यो है जैसे याहू में जाने विजिते से
The next asana is the Parasana. Sit with the knees raised, arms between the thighs and the calves. Interlace the fingers and lift your feet off the mat, visualizing Swamiji, do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
दोवु कर की अंगुरी जोवु वतशामानि लगावे सोवु.
The next asana is the Gopi Chandasana. Interlace the fingers around the feet with the soles together, the toes at the groove in the throat, heels touching the chest. Place your chin on the hands and gaze to the nose, embodying the space of a king, and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
पूरब भिदिपका का अंगूठा कंठकू पर राशे येडी हृदय लगावे कांगसी एद्या आगुली परी.
The next asana is the Udarasana. Sit with the soles of the feet together. Insert the hands underneath the legs, holding the feet with the interlocked fingers. Bring the feet up to the chest. Bring the head down and touch the chin to the sole of the feet. And keep your gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself that you are free from all the defects. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
दोवु पगथली संपुट ठाने उभे हस्त करी उरद ही ताने.
The next asana is the Vishistasana. Sit with the feet together, arms under the legs, and raise the feet up to the face, getting your hands over the forehead. Keep your hands in palms over the forehead. Make sure that your palms are over the forehead. Do it as much as you can. Visualize that you're excelling in everything in your life. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
दोवु पगथली जोड़ी संपुट करे हाथ दोवु पगा बिचियानि तले.
The next asana is the Bhujasana. From the seated position, lift both the legs over the respective shoulders. Bring the arms underneath the legs and up, interlacing the fingers around the back of the neck. Visualize yourself as a cobra, a snake. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
शिरासनं तु विज्ञेयं कक्षासनमतः परं ग्रीवासनं च परमं भुजासनम् इहोच्यते.
Next asana is the Kalyanasana. Maintain a seated posture, legs up, and bring the elbows under the knees and wrap the arms around the back with the palms clasped, and keep your gaze towards the nose, visualizing yourself as a beautiful, auspicious goddess. Do the Rechaka Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha.
दोवु हाथ पगा मिची आने तिनको घोड़ा नीचे ठाने.
Next asana is the Sankatasana. With the left knee on the mat, place the left foot flat and place the perineum on the raised heel. Raise the right leg over the left and bring the right heel to the left hip. Place the hands on the opposite knees and visualize yourself as a swan and do the Ujjayi Pranayama.
हाथ दोवु पगाम विची आने तिनको घोड़ा नीचे ठाने.
The next asana is the Dhenukasana. From the Sankatasana, slide the left heel to the left hip. Keep the right knee on top of the left. Place both the hands on the right thigh, visualizing a cow in your inner space. Do the Ujjayi Pranayama.
अनुषागिनगर पंचडं वृषेलिन्द गल्यम्नि.
The next asana is a Machandrasana. Place the right foot on the left thigh and place the left foot on the right knee. Bring the left hand behind the back and hold the right thigh. Placing the right hand on the left thigh, twist the body and gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Ujjayi Pranayama and the Mula Bandha.
वामजङ्घगबरद चिठाने वामहस्तपिष्टिदिश आने
The next asana is a Machandrasana too. Untwist your body, hold your feet, and exhale forward and down, getting your forehead towards the ground. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Ujjayi Pranayama and the Mula Bandha.
प्रथम जीवन चरण जोई वामजंघग परिराखे सोई
The next asana is the Guru Asana. Maintain the feet in the same position. Interlace the fingers and place on top of the knee. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Ujjayi Pranayama and the Mahamudra Bandha.
उर्मूले इतरपादस्य कनिष्ठिका प्रदेशे गुल्फं संस्थाप्य
Now repeat the Sankatasana on the other side.
वामपादं चितेर्मूलं सन्न्यस्य धरणीतले पाददण्डेन याम्येन वेष्टयेद् वामपादकम्
Now repeat the Dhenukasana on the other side.
अनुषागिनगरपञ्चदं वृषेलिन्दगल्यम्नि
The next asana is the Machandrasana. Now repeat the Machandrasana on the other side.
वामजङ्घगबरदचिठाने वामहस्तपिष्टिदिश आने
Now repeat the Machandrasana too by holding your feet and getting your forehead towards the ground on the other side. The next asana is the Guru Asana. Interlace your fingers and place your palms on the right thigh this time, repeating the Guru Asana on the other side.
उर्मूले इतरपादस्य कनिष्ठिका प्रदेशे गुल्फं संस्थाप्य
Next asana is the Pashvasana. Set the feet flat on the ground. Keep the knees against your chest. Hands hold the opposite knees. Keep your thighs together, spine straight, and press the tongue against the roof of your mouth. Visualize Swamiji and do the Rechaka Kumbhaka, which is pressing the tongue against the roof of your mouth, and the Ujjayi Pranayama.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय जानुनि उरसी निधाय
The next asana is the Bodha Shokasana. From a seated position, place the feet flat on the mat. Wrap the arms around the legs and hold the opposite wrist. Place the chin onto the knees and gaze. Visualize yourself being in an abode of bliss and do the Ujjayi Pranayama.
दोवु पगथली भू परिधेरे कोरमाहिली ऐसे करे
The next asana is the Bodha Shokasana. The next asana is the Kurakatasana. From a seated position, place the feet flat on the mat. Place the arms under the knees and hold the elbows, hold the opposite elbows of your hand and do the Ujjayi Pranayama.
कुरकट आसन दो हाथ पग बाहर लियावे गोड़ा नीचे ले ठहरावे
Cross your ankles over each other and visualize the great sage Maharishi Sumati. Let us do the Sumati Asana.
मूलद्वारि धरति परिठाने डावा पग परिदच पद आने
The next asana is the Dandasana. Extend the feet out straight, arms raised above the head. Interlace the fingers, wrists pointed outwards. Engage all the three bandhas and gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Ujjayi Pranayama and the Mahamudra Bandha.
इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासो यथा लघु
The next asana is the Arambhasana. Hold your big toes. Exhale forward and down, hitting your forehead towards the ground. Visualize Swamiji. Do the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama and do the Mula Bandha.
दोवो पग मिलिवा पसारी पगा का अंगूठा पकड़ी लिलाट गोड़ा लगावे
The next asana is the Jalandhari Pavasana. Extend both the legs out with the heels. Extend the knees slightly up, one hand distance between the heels. Bring the shoulders down. Wrap the arms, wrap the hands around the legs, holding the soles of the feet and gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji and do the Ujjayi Pranayama.
प्रथम बेसी दो पाव पसारे खचक ऊर्ध्व को कुरडो डारे
The next asana is the Jalandhari Pavasana. Extend both the legs out with the heels together. Place the chin, mouth, nose on top of the heels. Insert the hands below the legs. Keep the elbows together on the ground along with the fingers. Make sure that your palm faces up. Gaze towards the nose. Visualize Swamiji and do the Ujjayi Pranayama.
दोवो एड़ी मेल के दीजे हाथ पसारी
The next asana is the Urdhva Paschimottanasana. Extend both the legs out. Now slowly lift one foot behind the neck. Lean forward and down, holding your big foot as in Paschimottanasana. All the participants, please try all of these asanas. It is very important that you try to do all of these asanas, even though you feel that it is difficult. I see that many participants are trying. It's really good. And those who are having difficulties also, please try. Visualize Swamiji and do the Mula Bandha.
पश्चिमतानवत्सं स्थितिं कृता एकं पादम्
The next asana is the Anantasana. Lie on the back and lift the right leg behind the neck. Left hand holds the foot from the top, straighten the body, concentrate on prana, moving from the Muladhara chakra to the Brahmarandra. Visualize yourself as your endless and infinite one. Do the Pratyahara Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
उत्तानशयनि एकैकं पायि ग्रीवायां विन्यस्य
The next asana is the Ankushasana. From the Anantasana, rest of the hand holding the foot. Concentrate on the prana moving from Muladhara chakra to the Brahmarandra. Keep your gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself that you're in complete control of yourself. Do the Pratyahara Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
उत्तानशयित एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायां कुर्वन्
The next asana. Lie down on the back, bring the knees to the chest, encircle the thighs and the calves with the arms and roll from side to side, visualizing yourself, visualizing Swamiji. Do the Pratyahara Kumbhaka and the Mulabandha.
उत्तानशयित एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायां कुर्वन्
The next asana is the Urdhva Paschimottanasana. Now repeat the Urdhva Paschimottanasana on the other side.
पश्चिमतानवत्संस्थितिं कृता एकं पादं ग्रीवायां धृत्वा तिष्ठेत्
Now repeat the Anantasana on the other side.
उत्तानशयनि एकैकं पायि ग्रीवायां विन्यस्य
Now, please repeat the Urdhva Paschimottanasana, the other side.
उत्तानशयित एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायां कुर्वन्
Next, we'll be repeating the Anantasana, the other side.
पादाभ्यां वेष्टयेत् कण्ठं हस्ताभ्यां पृष्ठबन्धनं तन्मध्ये शयनं कुर्यात् योगनिद्रा सुखप्रदा
Next, we'll be repeating the Ankushasana, the opposite side.
उत्तानशयित एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायां कुर्वन्
Next asana is Yoga Nidrasana. Now lie on the back, lift the legs one by one up behind the head. Hold the hands behind the back and gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mulabandha. And internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादाभ्यां वेष्टयेत् कण्ठं हस्ताभ्यां पृष्ठबन्धनम्
Next asana is Mahaparamashivoham. While laying on the back, raise the legs towards the head. Wrap hands around the legs and interlace the fingers behind the neck. And gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as Lord Vishnu. Engage yourself in Mulabandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
आत्मराम आसन प्रथम सुधोसो वे पग उचाई आगाने आने
Next asana is Kochikasana. Now lay on the back and knees to the chest, soles facing up. Extend the arm sideways and gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mulabandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दोऊ हाथ छीड़ा सा करे तिनसो उबे सपा करे.
Next asana Chatara Parivritti. Now lie on the back and keep the knees to the chest. Keep the arms reached to sides at shoulder level. One knee bent and twist and bring to ground on opposite side. Keep the other leg extended straight and keep both knees bent to one side. And yet should look in the opposite direction of the legs.
परिवृत्ति कुक्षि भागे त्रिधा हि परिकीर्तितः बद्धकोणं सुप्तकोणं ऊर्ध्वकोणम् अथापि च.
Next asana Dipadapitam. And bend the knees and place the feet flat on the ground. Hold the ankles and lift the hips up and gaze through the nose. Visualize yourself as sturdy as a bridge. Engage yourself in Jalandhara Bandha and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
प्रतिक्रियायुतं द्वन्द्वपीठं सर्वबलप्रदम्.
Next asana is Paryankasana. Now lie on the back and place the feet flat on the mat. Bring the arms over the head and place the head hands flat on the mat with fingers pointing towards the feet. Lift the entire body up off the ground. Visualize yourself as sturdy as a stone furniture. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Inhale, exhale, doing the Saja Kumbhaka Pranayama.
उत्तानशयनं हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिम् अवष्टभ्य पादतलाभ्याम्.
Next asana is Shotanasana. Now lie on the back and knees to the chest. Keep the hands on the shoulders. Move the hips in circular motion. Visualize that you are laying on your back like a dog. Inhale, exhale, doing the Saja Kumbhaka. And engage yourself in Mula Bandha.
शववच्छरीरं संस्थाप्य जानुनी सम्मील्य नाभौ आम्नीय.
Next asana is Viparita Karani. Now lie supine, raise the hips and legs up. Keep the elbows and hands extend on the mat below, helping yourself balance the body as legs raised up straight. Move the legs around and around. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Jalandhara Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
अथ भूतले स्वशिरो दत्त्वा खेनयेच्चरणद्वयं विपरीतकृतश्चैषा सर्वतन्त्रेषु गोपिता.
Next asana is Viparita Karani 2. Now lie supine, raise the hips and legs up. Keep the elbows and hands extend on the mat below, helping yourself balance the body as legs raised up straight. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Jalandhara Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
करणी विपरीताख्या सर्वाधिव्याधिनाशिनी नित्यमभ्यासयुक्तस्य जाठराग्ने विवर्धिनी.
Next asana is Langalasana. Now lay on the back and lift the hips. Take the feet over the head and toes on the floor. Hands stretched on the ground and palms clasped. Rest on the neck and shoulders. Visualize yourself as a plow. Engage yourself in Jalandhara.
ग्रीवाकण्ठेन भूमिं विष्ठम्भ पादाग्रद्वयम्.
Next asana, Saita Paschimottanasana. Now lie on the back and keep the legs over the head, toes pointed on the ground and thighs to the chest, and hold the toes. Keep the arms and legs straight. Visualize Paramashiva. Engage yourself in Jalandhara Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
तानं शयित्वात् कुर्वीत शयितपश्चिमतानकम्.
Next asana, Shupta Konasana. Now lie on the back, lift the legs and keep the feet above the head. Toes should touch the ground. Hold the toes and legs wide apart, hips above the shoulders. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Jalandhara Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
परिवृत्ति कुक्षिभागे त्रिधा हि परिकीर्तितः बद्धकोणं सुप्तकोणम् ऊर्ध्वकोणमथापि च.
Next asana is Chakrasana. Now bring the legs over top of the head and toes on the ground. Hold the ankles and keeping the knees straight. Roll backwards onto back, keeping the legs straight. Visualize yourself as a chakra. Engage yourself in Jalandhara Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
शवासनस्थद्वौ पादौ कुर्यान्मस्तकतः परौ.
Next asana Supta Prasarita Padangushtasana. Now lie on the back and keep the legs vertical. Hold the big toes in Pranamudra. Open the legs to wide. Visualize Swamiji and engage yourself in Mula Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
Next asana Supta Padangushtasana. Now lie on the back with legs extended straight up. Hold the big toes in Pranamudra. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in and do the Ujjayi Pranayama and internally chant Mahavakya.
पद्मासनं कृत्वा उत्तानशयनं चरेत् कूर्परवेष्ट्य मत्स्यासनं तु रोगः.
Next asana is Matsyasana. Now from Shubda Padangushtasana, move the legs into Padmasana. Lay on the back and hold the opposite elbows over the head and gaze through the nose. Visualize Lord Matsya. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
प्रथमकरे पद्मासन आछे सूधोऽसो वे भूपरिपाछे.
Next asana is Parashuramasana. Now laying on the back in Padmasana, place back of the right hand on the left palm and gaze through the nose. Visualize Lord Rama in inner space. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
प्रथमकरे पद्मासन आछे सूधोऽसो वे भूपरिपाछे.
Next asana Sarvangasana. Now while laying on the back and legs in Padmasana, lift the hips and legs up. Hands should support the hips and elbows on the floor. Tuck the chin to the chest and gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji, engage yourself in Chandra Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Next asana is Vrishchikasana. Now lay on the back and keep one foot on opposite thigh. Lift the other knee towards the head and extend both arms straight and hook fingers forward and gaze to the third eye. Visualize yourself as a scorpion. Engage yourself in Chandra Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अथवा क्षेत्र संक्षेपात् सर्वांगासनमुत्तमं यत्कृत्वा योगनिपुणौ विद्याभिः पंडितो यथा.
Next, we will be repeating the Vrishchikasana, the other side.
प्रथमशयन सूधो शीशकेशकी संधि सुदाखे.
Next asana is Vrishabhadakshepasana. Now lie on the back and interlace the fingers around the neck. Lift both feet off the ground, extending one leg straight, another knee to the chest. Alternate extending and raising the knee again and again. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा अणुलुभिः कन्दरान् बद्ध्वा.
Nithyananda, everyone. Sorry for the technical glitch. We'll be resuming the session in a couple of minutes. Next asana is Vrishapadashkepasana. Now lie on the back and interlace the fingers around the neck. Lift both feet off the ground, extending one leg straight and other knee to the chest. Next asana is Marottanasana. Now lie on the back and lift the legs one by one, touching the ears with the knees. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
श्वोत्तानवसंस्थिति कृत्वा जानुद्वयं पर्यायेन कर्णयोः
Next asana is Brikasana. Now while laying on the back, place the soles of the feet flat on the ground. Stand up and then sit back down. Visualize yourself as a wolf. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Inhale, exhale, doing the Saja Kumbhaka and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा उत्तिष्ठेत् वृक्षासनं भवति
Next asana is Lutasana. Now lay on the back and quickly throw the legs above the head. Completely roll over and finish in prone position. Repeat this again and again. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Do the Saja Kumbhaka Pranayama and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानशयनं पादौ शिर उल्लङ्घ्य भूमौ स्थापयित्वा न्युब्जं भूयति निब्जं शयनम्
Next asana, Saratasana. Now lie on your belly with toes extended. Keep the hands on the ground by shoulders. Contract the lips and make a sound like a flute whistling while inhaling. Remember, you are the warrior entering into a battle. And engage yourself in Mula Bandha and do the Saratasana Pranayama.
न्युब्जशयनं कृत्वा नाभिं भूमौ निधाय
Next asana is Dehalyulanganasana. Now place the palms on the mat in plank position. Jump legs forward and back between the arms. Remember, you are Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Inhale, exhale, doing a Saja Kumbhaka. And internally, Ananda Paramashivoham.
हस्तद्वयं बद्ध्वा तन्मध्याचरणद्वयम् उड्डानैव बहिरानीय
Next asana is Jatyasana. From huh? Next asana is Jatyasana. From standing position, bend forward and place hands on the mat. Walk back and forth. Visualize yourself as an old elephant. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Inhale, exhale, doing the Saja Kumbhaka and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अथ जात्यासनं वक्ष्ये येन जातिस्मरो भवेत्
Next, we'll be doing the Lolitika Karana. Now stand with the knees bent and feet pointing outwards. Bend the elbows and keep the hands at chest level. Swiftly move the arms across the body and then bring back to center. Tilt the head back and open the chest up towards the sky and move the head in all directions. Next asana is Sarpasana. Now stand erect like a rod and keep the arms at the sides. Hands touch the thighs. Visualize your Kundalini raising and curling upwards around the body. Visualize your Kundalini Devi raising and engage yourself in Mula Bandha and do the Saja Kumbhaka Pranayama.
अथ सर्पासनं वक्ष्ये वायुपानाय केवलम्
Next asana is Ustrasana. Now while standing, place all fingers on the mat and then stand on the feet. Keep the feet on the fists and begin to move and walk like a camel. Visualize yourself as a camel. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and do the Sahaja Kumbhaka Pranayama.
मुष्टिकनिष्टिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय
Asana Ashwasana. While standing, place all fingers on the mat and then stand on the feet. Keep the feet on the fists and begin to move and walk like a horse. Visualize yourself as a horse. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Just inhale and exhale, doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मुष्टिकनिष्टिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय
Next asana is Kapotanitakasana. Now stand straight with the feet together, interlace the hands behind the back and pull them down towards the calves. Open up your chest, visualize yourself as soaring as bird diving. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय पृष्ठभागेन हस्तौ
Next asana is Khadgasana. Now laying on the stomach, jump feet up towards the hands and stand. Bring palms together, forming the horn of rhinoceros. Visualize yourself as a rhinoceros. Engage yourself in Sahaja Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
नुजस्सरतमासनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यो
Next asana is Uttanottanam. Now sit down all the way or as low as you can to the ground. Stand up and do like this again and again. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and just do the Sahaja Kumbhaka Pranayama and internally chant Mahavakya.
पुनः पुनः उत्थातव्यम् असितव्यम् इति उत्थानोत्थानं भवति
Asana is Musalasana. Now stand up straight and raise the arms over the head and jump repeatedly. Visualize yourself as a mace. Inhale, exhale, doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
सरलं स्थित्वा ऊर्ध्वं बाहु नयेद् वारं वारमुड्डानं कृत्वा
Next asana is Uchirshakasana. Now from standing position, pull the sole of one foot towards your belly. With the other leg, sit down and stand up. Alternate both sides. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. And inhale, exhale, doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्तद्वयेन धृत्वा तिष्ठेत्
Next asana is Parshva Janukarana. Now stand and keep one leg slightly bent with toes pointing to the sides. Bend and lift the opposite knee towards the chest, pointing the toes downwards. Keep the arm holding the knee with hand pointing outwards and closed into a fist. Let opposite hand hang down on top of the thigh and keep the wrist twisted and fingers pointing towards center of the body.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Next asana is Tandavasana. On one leg, lower the body to the mat and then stand straight, lifting the raised leg to opposite thigh. Visualize yourself fiercely dancing as Shiva. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and inhale, exhale, doing the Saja Kumbhaka Pranayama.
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत्.
Next asana is Brahmanasana. Now place the left foot on the inner right thigh and stand erect on the mat like a rod. Keep the hands by the sides. Visualize yourself being blessed by Lord Brahma. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Inhale, exhale, doing the Saja Kumbhaka and internally chant Mahavakya.
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत्.
Next asana is Garudasana 3. Now stand tall and wrap left leg over and around the right knee.
उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च सैंहं गरुडमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्.
Next asana is Ekapadasana. Now stand straight on the right leg and keep the left foot on opposite thigh. Hands relaxed by the knees. Visualize Swamiji. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha. Inhale, exhale, doing Saja Kumbhaka and internally chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दक्षाघ्रिं वामपादस्य जङ्घोपरिनिधाय च.
Next asana is Dhruvasana. Now stand on the right leg, hold the big toe of left foot and straighten out to side. Rotate your body quickly on standing leg. Visualize the pole star posture. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and internally chant Mahavakya.
एकेन हस्तेन दण्डरूपस्य एकस्य पादस्याग्रं धृत्वा.
Next asana is Trivikramasana. Now stand on the right leg and lift the left foot behind the neck and stand tall. Alternate sitting and standing. Visualize Lord Vishnu. Engage yourself in Mula Bandha and inhale, exhale to in Saja Kumbhaka Pranayama.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यम् उत्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Next asana is Parshva Janukarana. Now stand and keep one leg slightly bent with toes pointing to the sides. Bend and lift the opposite knee towards the chest, pointing the toes downwards. Keep the arm holding the knee with hand pointing outwards and closed into a fist. Let opposite hand hang down on top of the thigh. Keep the wrist twisted and fingers point towards the center of the body. We will be repeating the Tandavasana, the other side.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Next, we will be repeating the Brahmanasana, the other side.
ब्राह्मणासनमावक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत्.
Next, we'll be repeating the Garudasana 3, the other side.
उत्तानकूर्मपीठं च सैंहं गरुडमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्.
Now repeat Ekapadasana, the opposite side.
दक्षाघ्रिं वामपादस्य जङ्घोपरिनिधाय च.
Now repeat the Dhruvasana, the other side.
एकेन पादेन स्थातव्यं ताण्डवासनं भवति.
Now repeat the Trivikramasana. The